Hey, it's Sasha Evdokov, and in this video, I want to share with you how to eliminate stress when it comes to trading stocks or trading in your account.
Oh no!
So in either case, how do you eliminate that stress caused by when you're trading in the stock market? Well, a lot of times people take on this stress because they don't understand their psychology or their psychological state that they're in. Now, seeing psychology, when you see things visually and with diagrams, allows you to really hone in and kind of be aware and see yourself from an outside perspective, and then you can make adjustments. It becomes a little bit more of a complicated subject if you start talking about it in those literature books or the study guide things as you get deeper and deeper and deeper into studying psychology. Now, I've studied psychology and I'm just going to show you a simplified diagram version of it so that way maybe you can start understanding what's going on or what's happening. So looking at this diagram, this is called the flow channel. And I got this from a book called Flow, The Psychology of Optimal Experience. Now, if you take a look at this diagram, you can see that we have skill on one axis or one area, and then we have challenge on the other. And when you look at this diagram, you can see that in the center, when things are balanced between your skill level, let's say your skill level in playing tennis or your skill level in the markets, and balanced with the challenge, meaning the players that you're playing on the tennis court or the amount of shares that you're trading or the amount of capital that you're using, when things are balanced, when everything's in alignment, you tend to have a good tennis match or you tend to be a good trader. If everything's flowing right, then you're doing pretty well. On the flip side, if you have a really hard challenge, like if the thing that's in front of you is really tough, say you're playing Andre Agassi or another famous tennis player, but your skill level is kind of weak or it's very minimal, then you're going to have anxiety. You're going to have that nerve-wracking stress feel because your challenge is really high. So think of this when it comes to trading. If you're trying to trade 50,000 shares or $1 million on one stock and you've only been trading for a month, you're going to have anxiety, and that's not the way to go. You're far away from the flow channel. Now, on the flip side, on the other side of the scale, if you have a very high skill level, let's say you are Andre Agassi, or let's say you are a professional football or basketball player, LeBron James, or whoever you are, and the challenge that you have is you're trading with 2 shares or 2 contracts, then all of a sudden you're going to be bored because your skill level does not match up to the challenge. You're going to be daydreaming and thinking about other things, and boredom is created. So you need to pair up your skill with your challenge to be in this flow channel. I think by looking at this diagram, you really get to see a great visual perspective of how your psychological state works and how it applies to trading. So for example, if you're trading with anxiety and you're nervous and you're unsure what's going on or what's happening, then you're probably trading with too many shares or too many contracts. So you need to reduce the amount of shares that you're trading. That means that your challenge is really high for your skill set. The other thing that you could do is build up your skill set, and that way it matches your skills to your challenge, and then you can be in that flow channel. And when you're in that flow channel, everything works in harmony. Have you ever worked and done things, you're just in the flow, whether it's bowling, you get strike after strike. Sometimes you get into these rhythms and patterns where you're just in the flow and everything seems to work out. Now, if you're bored when you're trading, that means your skill set is probably high, but you're only trading 1 or 2 shares. It's not very effective. You're going to be bored out of your mind and you're not really going to be in the flow again. So you need to find that harmonious balance. You need to find things that work for you so that way you're in the flow. If you're not in the flow, you'll be in this external state or outside of this state, having the anxiety, the boredom, having the nerve-wracking feelings, and it's going to make you a poor trader or make horrible trading decisions, at least when you're in those lower states, when you're in those emotional states while you're trading. So I hope that diagram was helpful. I hope you learned a lot about your psychology state. Just use it as a tool or reference and apply to yourself and see what state you're in when you start becoming a little nervous, when you start becoming a little bit more anxious, when you start becoming a little more bored. Then think of this diagram and see how it applies, because it applies not just to stock trading, but also in life. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and you want to take your trading to that next level, check out some of my courses at tradersfly.com. And if you'd like to know exactly the stocks that I'm watching in the current market conditions right now, today, then go ahead and sign up to my newsletter list right here, where I send out my market recaps. And that way you can learn a little something about the current market conditions, the stocks that I'm watching, and the stocks that I believe will break out sooner and quicker. Thanks again, and remember to do what you love, contribute to others, and most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you next time.